All right. So I ended up getting roasted on TikTok, and now everybody is like blowing my phone up. These randos because I replied to another. I don't know if you're familiar with the black dude with these like nasty dreads, and he's talking about, you know, hey, black nerds, the reason why you can't get a black woman is because you're a horrible person. And if knowing me, I don't get into these black nerd conversations because it's like, okay, I'm tired of black folks in their high school level dating. And it's okay. It's like, okay, I'm as a 29-year-old man, I'm not checking or I'm not even searching for these little so-called anime e-girls. It's silly, juvenile for me, and that's just my personal take. I know there's other guys that would love to have those type of girls, but even in my reality, I don't see these women. I don't see these women in HBCUs. I don't see these women often unless it's like a specific like anime comic event. But even with that, I still don't find them attractive. And that's a whatever. I didn't come here to hook up or whatever. But I'm just saying this is kind of the annoying thing where black girls and these little nerd simps get cocky and they act like, oh well, the West Coast and Middle America is just like the East Coast. It's like, no, like the demographic of bitches are not the same. Your little privileged Valley Girl life isn't the reality of the hood in the East Coast. And this is kind of my annoying thing with black women who constantly gaslight me to fucking death and then get mad when I respond. So here we go.
Every black girl I've met, every black girl I've met, every last black girl I have met has liked comic books or anime. Every black girl I've met has been a nerd in some way or another. You aren't seeing black female nerds because you aren't checking for us, because you're stereotyping us. Every black girl I've met. That's a lot of black girls. I'm bi-coastal. I've met a lot of black girls. Every black girl. Every black girl I've...
Okay, and I just got hit up with another message talking about it's because you ignore us. I'm like, I don't see you guys. That's the thing. But even if I did, it's my homeboy. Yeah, this irritates the fuck out of me. Basically, this issue won't get settled until a pilgrim confirms it. Whenever we talk about this, notice the scholars got no data, no research, no personal social circles stories. Watch the data come out and confirm that we were right yet again. Yeah, exactly. My thing is that not everybody's experience is the same. And my thing is this: a lot of you chicks are average, and that's fine. But here's my issue: is that I just want someone like fucking normal. I'm not looking for like an ideal carbon copy of some person to watch anime with. Like I have to worry about real world shit. And honestly, I have enough guy friends, I have enough relatives to where comic books, video games are their life. I'm not really looking for a girl that's into the same shit. Could we do the same shit? Sure, yeah, we can do this, we can do that, we can go out, read comic books or what. I don't mind it. But it's not a turn on to me. But hey, would I be open to dating one of these girls? Yes. Are these chicks easy to find? No. Okay. They're not as easy to find. Trust me, I've been to so many HBCUs. I've been to so many, college events and just going out. Unless it's a direct, comic book convention or whatever. Like a lot of these chicks, like okay, for once, like people can't really just read you off and be like, oh, that's a nerdy black girl right over there. Like I can't tell because even with this girl, she just looks like any other black chick. So, but here's the thing. It's not so much about them being nerds or all that shit. This is it. This is the thing. These chicks are doing all this shit, but hey, you guys wouldn't check for me if I asked. Because a lot of these girls still want to date, these select fuck boys. They still want to date niggas, thugs, Ray Ray and Pookie and them, and then try to act dumb when we come to them and be like, "Hey, you know what? How come you guys don't date us?" And then they pull the whammy bammy on social media and try to reverse it and be like, "Oh no, they do a Uno reverse. No, you guys aren't dating us." I'm like, really?
Every black girl I've met, every last black girl.
And what's crazy is that this chick acting like she crying. Like, why? What the fuck did I say wrong? Black female nerds do not exist to that large of an extent. And so what? It's not like those women are checking for guys like me. Stop the cap. Being honest. I'm just being honest because I know what these girls like. I know what they do with these little nerdy friends of theirs. They treat them like orbiters. They have their little nerdy male friends walk with them. Meanwhile, because I know a chick, I knew a nerdy chick, and she was hella cute. My God, she had a nice body on her. She had like a round, beautiful, soft ass, but she suffered from chronic depression. But my God, boy, she had a perky ass body. But she suffered from chronic depression. And I remember she had like two nerdy male friends, but her boyfriend was a Kappa. A Kappa. And I'm pretty sure he was fucking other bitches on the side, with his homeboys. But when it's like when you see shit like that, you just kind of throw your hands up and like, what the fuck? Like, what happened to this so-called date on your caliber type bullshit? All of a sudden that goes away.
Girl I have met has liked comic books or anime. Every black girl
You know what happens? I put the question too broad to where now they think it's about them being nerdy or having nerdy interests. I don't really care if they do or they don't. I'm just asking, where are the black women who are into non-select black guys, educated lanes? Where are they? One chick told me the DMV. I've been to the DMV. Them bitches like hood niggas, man. Like you just think because Howard University's right there that these chicks are looking for intellectuals in the next Obama? No. And they like hood dudes.
I've met has been a nerd in some way or another.
Yeah, but are they checking for those type of dudes? That that reflect their interest. Because that's what I'm challenging you guys on. You don't date those type of dudes. Cause I rarely see, even with these little lame nerdy simps that like to jump on me. I don't see no videos of them with girls. The only thing y'all bitches do is share that one dude's fucking video, and I'm like, this is a dude with green fingernails. What type of masculinity is that? I even have to, if I even see a chick fuck a dude like him, I'm really questioning you, man, because I'm like, whoa. Like, do you fuck gay niggas or some shit? Like, oh. that's where I get weary.
You aren't seeing black female nerds because you aren't checking for us. Because you're stereotyping us.
I'll admit I do stereotype, but it's not like I'm bringing shit out of thin air. I'm going off of experiences. I've only known one female nerd. Personally, only one that I'm still in contact with. But she don't want to fuck with me because I don't even know what was the reason. It was so dumb and juvenile. Like, this bitch hasn't talked to me in like in like 9 years over some bullshit comment I made about her. That wasn't even like really mean or anything. But if that's where you want to go with it, man, I'll just it's just that one. A lot of these dudes are not. So there's three issues. Guys are not seeing these women at a large extent, to where they can go outside and visually look at a black woman, and say that girl's a match. Another issue is that a lot of these females aren't even into guys that they're supposed to match. And there's really there's no concentration, to even find these women. So a lot again, you guys think that just because you're on TikTok and you guys can form these online havens and shit and try to say, hey, look at all these black girls. But I'm like, okay, where is your 5'5" black boyfriend with glasses? You guys been showing off your 5'2" white boyfriend with glasses and dirty, dingy hair and fucked up clothes. Y'all are proud to show him off. But when it comes to black men or black nerds, you don't fuck with all of a sudden you guys have all these little fuck ass hate videos about these dudes, about how they stink, they smell bad, they're rude, they're mean, they treat you like shit, blah blah blah. And it's like, whoa, you don't even date guys like me. So where is this coming from?